Coach, just your thoughts on today's practice?
I like the way our guys compete. I think we got a bunch of young guys that are learning a ton, but they're not letting that slow them down. There's some good competition at a ton of positions. I think the quarterbacks are making some progress, as are our wide receivers, and just fun to watch our guys go out and compete against each other.
Any thoughts on the quarterbacks today in particular?
There's not going to be a daily where one guy's better than the others. I thought all three took command of the huddle. They did some good things and bad things, all three of them. We didn't throw a pick today for the first time, which was good. We got to take care of the ball, and that's the number one thing they got to do, and I thought they got better that way.
What's the plan for the rest of the week as far as pads and getting it going? Yeah,
Friday and Saturday we'll be in pads. We'll still be in our no tackle mode on Friday, so we'll get used to running around in our pads, and we'll be in thud, so everybody will stay up. Then Saturday we'll get a little tackle in.
And then is it Monday you're looking for your first scrimmage?
Yeah, Monday we'll have our first scrimmage. We'll still talk as a staff about how many reps we want to get, but that'll be a first time that it'll be open field tackle, and everything will be live except for the quarterbacks.
What do you think the personality of this team's going to be? What do you think? I know it's too early to say yet. But
yeah, it's early, but I think we got a really blue-collar group. It's funny. I was reading something. Lou Holtz talked about. I don't mind starting a season with a bunch of no names. I just don't want to finish one with a bunch of no names. And I think this is the group. We don't have a bunch of kids that people know about, but we've got some talent. And the thing I like about our guys, we got a pretty good work ethic. Guys challenging and competing against each other.
I mean, every year is different in college football, but some years the transition seems bigger than others. You come out here and there's almost a new team, a new personality. I mean, I know the players you have, but does this feel like this year is one of those transitions that's maybe a bit bigger than some that you've had here so far?
I don't know if we can say that just yet, but I do think that this group's got an energy and a commitment to competing a little bit different than our years past. I think we've got guys that are a little bit closer ability-wise in our ones and twos, which is always a good thing. When you have established ones and guys that maybe are a little bit younger or, talent-wise a little bit drop-off, sometimes those ones can get comfortable. Today, we got competition just about every position. If you have a bad day, someone's going by you.
Yeah. I mean, the coaches for this year, you guys, is it a little different coaching a team? You don't have a bunch of, where it's the competition like that than you have. You kind of know what 8 or 9 positions are going to look like beforehand, but in this team maybe you don't. Is it different? Is it different?
I don't know that it's different coaching them. To me, it's exciting because it's really truly going to play out. One of the things we want to do as a coaching staff is switch some of our assignments up a little bit, just to bring a little bit different view, different energy to those position groups, and I think that's always good. I think anytime a group of players have to perform for a new position group, it gets their attention. And same thing as a coach. As a coach, when you've got to reevaluate how you're doing things because you're coaching a different position, it makes you work a little harder as a coach. So I think all that change is going to be good for us, and I think it's being reflected in just the energy our guys are practicing with.
Coach, preparation as far as the schedule coming out earlier this week, 3 of the first 5 are on the road. Your thoughts on that, and is it as tough as it was last year?
Every year has unique challenges. The fact that we start with 3 out of 5, in an ideal world, it would be the opposite. But we play when they tell us to play, and we knew going into this season we were playing San Jose State and San Diego State on the road. We knew that the Nevada schools are going to be here. We just didn't know when. Getting them early, we'll just have to be ready for those games. And I think it's a nice, exciting start for the Red Wave, and I know our players will be up for those games.
I know it probably doesn't matter, but would you have preferred San Jose State as like a last week opponent, since it's usually rivalry week, versus Colorado State?
It really doesn't matter to me. I do think last couple of years playing them late, you always have that game to look forward to. The in-state rival thing and being a fellow CSU school is always exciting, but we play them when they tell us to, and we don't complain.
Coach, you had Michael Lazarus and Shannon Edwards, the 2 guys sitting out. Just any update on their status right now?
Yeah, they won't have any contact because they all had surgeries this past off season. But they're working out on the side. They're getting good conditioning work in, and they're all on schedule to be ready to go this summer.
And how are you feeling with your secondary in terms of what you're going to do with Charles this upcoming season?
Well, right now our plan is to have him compete at the corner spot again, having that experience, and he's certainly got the physical ability, but I think he'll play that much faster, knowing that he's going to be a corner, building on that experience from last year, and he'll get plenty of reps this summer and fall that he'll be back up to speed in a hurry.
He told us last year his favorite position was running back. Any chance he's going to get some reps there with the depth right now?
if he makes us feel really good about him playing corner, Coach Rem does a good job of trying to get some defensive players involved, especially seniors. You never know. We'll see.
All right, thank you.